if you're looking for a delicious and easy snack to make for the holiday season, then you're going to want to keep watching. Hey friends, it's Kelly and welcome back to Mama Needs a Goal. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new here, welcome, welcome. So friends, today I have a chocolate pretzel snack mix that I'm going to be sharing with you. Now, if you all know me, you know that I am the potato chip queen. I love potato chips, my all-time favorite snack. With that said, I have been seeing a lot of chocolate covered potato chips lately, and I thought, boy, that just sounds interesting. I'm not a big chocolate eater, but for some reason I've been wanting to try it. But I also wanted to get out a chocolate pretzel snack mix for you, and I started thinking to myself, I wonder what would happen if I mixed the pretzel with, or not the pretzel, the potato chip with this snack mix. I would think that it would be good. So I went ahead over on Pinterest and just did a quick little search. I only came up with one recipe, just doing a quick search, and that recipe did have the potato chips in it. And it just sounded good, the combination, and it's pretty much what I make anyway. Instead of using caramel popcorn, I usually use regular popcorn. So I'm going to put the name of the site where I found this recipe, and I'm also going to link this recipe in the description box so you can click right on it. But like I said, I normally make this recipe, but I use regular popcorn instead of caramel, and I don't add the potato chips, but this is going to be good. I know it's going to be good. So let me stop talking. We're going to turn the camera around, go over all the ingredients real quick. Then we're going to get started with this recipe. So we have some dark chocolate chips, some holiday sprinkles. I have 2 bags of the caramel popcorn. They are 8-ounce bags. I'll be using a little bit more than 8 ounces, so I have 2 bags. A bag of rippled potato chips. I have some white baking chips, and I purchased the holiday pretzels. You can do any pretzels. They are going to get broke up, so it's not that big of a deal if they're holiday pretzels. So that is all the ingredients. So let's get started. So friends, did I tell you? It's interesting. I'm not going to lie, it's interesting, but the ingredients are very simple and straightforward. This is going to be very easy and quick to make, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright my friends, I have a very large mixing bowl right here. I do have my little scale just to make this so much easier for me. Put my little bowl in there, and I have this GH Craters Caramel Popcorn. You can use any kind. This is the only one my store actually sold. So I'm going to dump 8 ounces of this in here. Whoa. What am I saying, dumping 8 ounces in here? The bag is 8 ounces, friends. Oh, Lord, help me. I am going to do 12 ounces. So I need 4. All right, I got a little bit too much. I'm losing my mind, friends. All right, there we go. So we're going to dump that 4 ounces plus the entire bag, which gives us 12 ounces. Oh, Lord. Y'all know when I'm in the kitchen what happens. Alrighty. And now we're going to go ahead and add our potato chips. And like I said, I have the holiday potato chips. And you're not really going to see those designs because we're going to break it up, but that's okay. No worries. All right. So what I'm going to do is put 6 ounces of pretzels in here. This does make a lot, as you can see. There we go. And there's some that are broke, and what I'm going to do is leave a few whole. Okay, so we do get the design a little bit, and then I'm just going to break some up, just like that. And you're going to want a large baking sheet with some parchment paper. You'll probably need about 2 sheets, to be honest with you. Okay, let me put that aside, and then we'll go ahead and get our potato chips. All right, got my potato chips. You definitely want the rippled kind, and we're going to do 6 ounces of potato chips. Okay, I got about 3.6 here. I'm not breaking them in small pieces. Some of these are pretty small, actually. You don't want them very small. So I do about 3.5 there. All right. Let's get, how many ounces are in this bag? Oh, it's 7.75. We're only doing 6 ounces. You know what? We're doing the whole thing. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and mix our ingredients. When you got big ones like that, you do want to break those. Just like that. We're going to mix these up. That's that popcorn. All right, now I'm going to go grab my first tray. All right, have it there. I'm going to throw this out on there like this. Probably be easier to do it on the tray. You don't want too much. But you don't want a ton of it overlapping. You want to make sure, see how I got a lot of popcorn there and not enough chips or pretzels. You just want to move that down there. Make sure you got enough where you're even and got a little bit of everything, so when we break it up, can you really have too many chips? Who here doesn't like potato chips? Comment below and let me know if you like chips or not. And also, if you do like chips, what is your favorite brand or favorite flavor? I honestly like every chip out there. I don't think I've tasted one I have not liked. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm sure there was, I just don't remember. Alrighty, so there's our first tray. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on another tray, and then we'll get our chocolate melted. All right, my friends, both trays are now done. I have 12 ounces of dark chocolate. I'm gonna put it in my microwave and melt it. I do have a microwave button. If you do not, just melt it in 30-second increments and stir in between until it is melted. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll pour it over our pretzel mix. All right, my friends, we should be done here. I did give it one stir. My timer went off. It beeped to tell me to stir. Alrighty, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and pour this over. Just like this. I'm gonna make sure I get some on this other one. Don't run out. Okay. Don't worry, we're going to mix this all up. You just want to make sure you get everything out as much as you can. Alrighty, so now I'm just going to take my handy dandy spatula and we're going to mix this all together until we get everything covered as much as possible. This is kind of why you need that large baking sheet. Smells delicious, friends. Smells delicious. Look at that, friends. Doesn't look very good right now, but it's gonna be. Looks, oh, there's another one. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look good when we're all done. Alright, so now that I have chocolate on everything, and hopefully not my shirt, because, you know, that usually happens too. I'm going to get this spread out, and then I'm going to mix my other tray. Alright, now I'm stepping on the stuff that fell on the floor. Now let's get this mixed up. I might as well help a little with my other hand since it's already got chocolate on it. You still want everything touching because we still have to put some white chocolate on here. Some sprinkles. Alright, so I'm going to get ahead and put this in the fridge. I do need to get off to work, so this is not going to be unfortunately I can't take it to work today. I was hoping. I was having technical difficulties with filming this morning, so I got a late start. Alright, my friends, so we're going to put this in the fridge and let it set up for just a little while. Then we'll come back and do the white chocolate and the sprinkles. Alright, my friends, I am back from work. Pulled out my trays from the fridge. I have about 7 ounces of the white chips in here. I'm going to go ahead and melt it, and then we're just going to drizzle it all over everything and then put our sprinkles on it. So I'm going to go ahead, throw this in the microwave real quick, and then we'll go ahead and drizzle it and do a taste test. Alright, my friends, I honestly have no idea what happened or why this happened. I was stirring it, but somehow I burned it. I don't know what I did. I normally use the almond bark. I've never done the white chips before, so I don't know if I did something wrong. If you guys have done this and I did something wrong, let me know. I'm going to leave this in the video just because, you know, I'm learning just like you guys are. I'm going to go ahead and melt some white almond bark and pour that on top because I've never ever had a problem with the white almond bark. But like I said, I've never done the chips before. This is a first for me. I don't even know why. I followed the recipe, and I guess that's why I used the chips. I always do almond bark, and I should have stuck with that. I will make a note in the beginning when I say what the ingredients are that this was a fail. But I want to leave this in the video just because, you know, this is real life and it happens all the time. So let me get the almond bark ready and I'll go ahead and melt that down. All right, my friends, so I took 3 of the squares of the almond bark and I just chopped it up fine, and that comes out to a little bit over 6 ounces. It was 6 ounces basically. So I'm going to go ahead, put this in, use my melt button again, and fingers crossed this one works out. If you know what I did wrong, please let me know so I don't make that same mistake. But let's try this and see. All right, my friends, it looks like that worked better. I honestly have no idea what happened. No clue. Apparently I cooked it too long maybe, but I don't understand because I stirred it. So, who knows? Do not know. But this is what we're supposed to be at. So we're just going to drizzle. Got a little chip in there. Drizzling it all over. Brightening it up a little bit so we don't have as much darkness all over it. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw a little bit of the sprinkles on it so it'll get in that chocolate that we're melting. Don't want it to set up before we get those sprinkles in there. I'm totally missing the chocolate. All right. And there you have it, my friends. Just like that. I'm going to just let this sit up a little bit. I'll probably throw it in the fridge for a couple minutes, and then we'll go ahead and do a taste test. All right, my friends, I have a little green bowl here. I'm going to put them in, but let's go ahead and do a quick taste test. So basically, you're just going to break them in chunks like this and put them in the bowl. Let's try it. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh. It was good. I made sure I got some with the potato chips. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's all I keep saying is mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, I got chocolate on me. Hold one sec. Alright, my friends, we're all clean now. That is really, really delicious. I kept saying, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Absolutely delicious. I'm going to go ahead, break this up, put it in the bowl. I was going to try to get it done earlier this morning, like I said, and take it to work, but I was not able to get it done. I don't know if hubby will try this with the chips in it, but honestly, the chips really aren't standing out like you would think they would. They blend right on in, so I don't know if he'll eat it or not. If he does, it'll be one for the house. If not, I'll take it to work tomorrow. So friends, thanks so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, hit that little subscribe button, as it does greatly help me out. And also, please go check me out over on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and TikTok, as I am active on those social media sites as well. Friends, thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.